two things during a test. What's the first most important thing? What's the first most, when I am taking a test, I am not, raise your hand. Raise your hand. When I am taking a test, there are things that I should not do. What are those things? Yes, ma'am. Talk. I am not talking. So everyone's clear? If I need something, I need to go to the restroom, I need another pencil, how do I get someone's attention without talking? You guys took a test yesterday and two of you don't know. How do I get someone's attention without talking? Yes, sir. Perfect. Raise your hand. You're going to raise your hand. So my two big things, I'm not talking, and I'm going to raise my hand if I need something. Also, during the test, you'll get a snack. During the test, you'll get a snack. You should not stop testing. You should not stop testing at any point during the test. Make sure your eyes are on me. I'm giving you some really important directions. Excellent. Thank you for having your eyes on me. Thank you, thank you. Make sure that during the test when you're snacking, you don't stop. You have 4 hours. It's timed, okay? So you don't want to waste any time. So you eat your snack, and when you keep on testing, what do you do with your trash? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. What do you do with your trash? Yes, ma'am. No, during a test, gentlemen, pay attention. During a test, you do not get up for any reason. So you can put your trash at the corner of the desk, and the teacher will come around and eventually pick it up. So you just keep testing. Don't let your snack stop you. You can put your trash where? Raise your hand. Where can I put my trash? Yes, ma'am. So everyone point, where am I going to put my trash? Excellent. Be very careful with your water bottle so that you don't spill water onto the test. So we have 4 hours. We're not talking. We're going to test the whole time. Don't leave anything blank. That's my next thing. Eyes on me. I want to make sure everyone hears this because this is a super important test. So I want to make sure that everyone is hearing me in the back. Don't leave anything blank. Answer every question. Because it's time, do you want to spend an hour on one question that's really hard? No, if something is really hard, skip it. Answer all the other questions you know for sure and come back to it. So don't leave anything blank. So let's go back over that. We're not talking. If I need something, I'm going to show me with your hands. If I need something, I'm going to wait for everyone to show me with your hands. If I need something, I'm going to raise my hand. If I am done with my snack, I'm eating my snack, where do I put it? Point on your desk. Excellent. I'm going to be very careful with my water. Very, very, very careful. And the last thing was, I leave no questions blank. I'm going to answer everything. If you finish your test early, what do you do? Raise your hand. If you finish your test early, what do you do? Yes. Thank you. You check over it. Nobody finishes their test early. You've got 4 hours. We're using the whole 4 hours. If you think you're done early, then go back over the test again. Answer those questions a second time. Read them a second time. Let's take this very seriously, okay? All right. So we're getting ready to start. You guys have testing folders? Can one person tell me where they are? Raise your hand. You want to go get them? Go get the testing folders. So we're about to start. She's going to get us our testing folders. We're going to pass those out. If there's anything on your desk that shouldn't be, make sure to get rid of it. This is the last time you'll be able to get up. If you have trash or anything on your desk, you want to get rid of it. Make sure there's nothing in the desks that you can see and nothing under your desk. Pass out the Remember, it's a time test, so try not to take too many restroom breaks. Pass that out. We're not talking at this point. Please turn around and face forward. At this time, we're going to start getting in our testing mode. So we're not talking, turn around and face forward. What do you need, babe? We're done talking. What do you need? Okay. Let's start getting our brains ready. I like seeing everyone whose eyes. Okay, I see people who look like they're ready to test. This is good. You should have a testing divider and a pencil. Once you've gotten that, I'll read directions and pass out the test. Raise your hand if you still need a pencil so she knows who to give it to. You got one for yourself? our seats. From this point forward, if you are talking, that is considered a test distraction or disruption, and you will be in trouble for that. So I make sure that everyone understands those rules. Nod, so we all understand. We're not talking, we're not leaving anything blank. We'll leave our trash at the corner of the tables, and if you need anything, raise your hand. All right, starting. So we are now going to start passing out the test. The second part of your writing exam has two parts. There's revising and editing, which are multiple choice questions, and then there's also a second composition for you to write. You have a blank sheet of paper that Ms. will pass out right now where you'll do your pre-write. So don't start writing right on your test. First you're going to write your pre-write, brainstorm, write out your rough draft on the blank piece of paper, and then you'll transfer it to your final draft on the test. So again, two parts to the test. I'm missing some eyes. Look over your testing divider. There's two parts of the test. The first is the multiple choice, revising and editing, and then the second part of your test is going to be your composition. Write your rough draft first on the scratch piece of paper we'll give you, and then you'll do your final. Are there any questions before we pass out the test? Raise your hand if you have a question. Got a question? Yes, sir. Not right now. I'm going to start passing out the test. I'll get back with you in a few minutes. Any other questions? Do you have one? You sure? Okay. If you need a highlighter, raise your hand and we'll give you one. After I pass out the test, we'll come around with highlighter. So everybody's ready? Can I see focused faces? My Lord. All right, good luck. I know you guys are going to do great. I'm going to pass out your exams and then I will come back around with highlighters. There's no talking at this point. Let's start getting our brains ready. Coming around with your blank sheet of paper for you to do your rough draft on. So keep that. I like the silence. It sounds like everybody is mentally ready for this test. When you hear your name, raise your hand so you can get your test. This is the same test you had yesterday, so flip past what you did yesterday and get to the revising and editing section. We'll go over that in a second. Kimberly Soto. Just raise your hand, baby. I'll come to you. Liliana. Gilbert. Gianna. Brooke. Thank you all for being so silent. Jaime. Sammy. Alessandra. Sean. So we are flipping to writing day 2. So flip, you'll see a page that says writing day 2. Don't have them. So on page 13, so start on page 13. There's a picture of a cat that says snowball on it. Everybody flip to page 13. Yes, Mom. Make sure that everyone, I should see everyone on page 13. Page 13. Excellent, excellent. Page 13, beautiful. Let's see your page 13. Thank you. All right, so this is the page we're starting on. You have multiple choice, and then at the end you have a composition. Again, if you need anything, raise your hand. You have 4 hours. It is 8:22. Your time starts now. So go ahead and get started.